scheming on God. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. This that Z shit, this that Z shit.
Hey guys, welcome back to You Can't Sip With Us. You already know me, your host is Z, and welcome back. As y'all can tell by the title today, we're gonna get into it, okay? Y'all know me, y'all know I always gotta have one of these episodes. So let's go ahead and get into it. First off, though, before we get into it, we got to do our mindful moments. Mindful moments is where we just take the time out of our day, be grateful for something. Um, my mindful moment today is a lot of things have been going my way. Y'all, today, literally, I had all green lights. Like, on the way to work, it was all green lights. Like, it may have been red, but like, as soon as I was about to hit my brakes, green. Sped right through that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I just knew that was gonna be a good day because of that. So yeah, that's my mindful moments. And I also want to say that doing this episode tonight is a mindful moment because it was almost not done tonight, and I really needed to get it done tonight. So I'm glad that I done worked up the courage, the motherfucking energy to get this shit done. So we're gonna go ahead and be with you lovely people. We're gonna sip and we're gonna get into it. Speaking of sipping, let's go ahead into the drink of the week. Y'all, I was lazy. Like I said, this episode almost did not get posted or done today. This is my double XL wine. Y'all no. That's my favorite wine, okay? This is the blueberry one. It's really good. It's my favorite one. They have a strawberry one, but this one is my favorite one. But there will actually be a drink of the week posted for this episode. I'll make sure you guys have the recipe so you can make it and sip with me. I'm going to start dropping my TikTok videos. I'm sure by this video, by the time it comes out, I will already have done it, but I am going to start making the drink of the week on TikTok, going through the step-by-step process so you guys can do it yourself and you can sip along with me. But yeah, after we do all of that, you already know what time it is. It's time to get into these questions, okay? So this is going to be very explicit. Let me go ahead and say it now. It's going to be very explicit. This is not for no kids, okay? If you got kids, go ahead, put them to bed. Go ahead, put them to sleep. Go put your headphones in, your AirPods, whatever you got to do, okay? But make sure you got your drink and your snack along with you so we can go ahead and get into some real shit, okay? This is grown folk talk. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. The first question is, would you ever eat a man's ass? Fuck no, okay? I don't want to eat a man's ass. I don't want to play in a man's ass. I don't want to do nothing to a man's ass at all, okay? Nothing. Keep the ass away from me. Like, I don't even go down to the gooch area. If y'all was looking for that from me, I'm sorry, I ain't the one, okay? Very much so not the one. I'm not gonna go down there and do that. I don't want to go down there and do that. I just feel like that's just not for me, okay? I just don't want to. I don't want to be nowhere in a man's ass. Like, I don't. That is not where I feel like any woman should be. You know, if you like it, you like it. That's your prerogative. And I'm not judging you on that. But me personally, don't ask me to do no shit like that because the answer is going to be a hell no. Hell no. Now, the next one is, how did you learn about sex? Me personally, I I was exposed to sex at a young age. We used to play house. We used to play fucking hide and go get it. I didn't lose my virginity until way later, but I knew about sex at a young age. It was never really like no secret to me. I don't even remember like, being innocent enough to like where babies come from. I think I pretty much knew where babies came from. Would you use candle wax or body oils? Me personally, I've never used that, but I would try it. I am one of those people, I will try it. And if I don't like it, I just ain't gonna try it again. But I would at least try it, see what it's about. I don't even think I've seen, because like that's like old school type thing, or like that's very sensual sex. And I don't feel like I've ever had, I guess, sensual sex. I guess, be fucking. I don't know. This new age fucking. We don't take the time to do all of that. Massage oils and candle wax, especially candle wax. That's just like off the wall. But I do know, like, if you go into a Christie's toy box or a sex store or something like that, they got candles specifically made for sex, like to where you can burn that shit on you. I just don't know how I would feel about hot wax on my body. Now, hot oil, massage oil, or something like that, we can talk about it. We can talk about it because I feel like that would just like that would be incorporated into like a massage or something like that. It's not just like, let me go get this candle and burn it on you. It's not like that. So I feel like I would be more open to like the hot oil and stuff like that. But as far as the candle wax, I'll still try it. Now, if I just happen to love that sensation or that feeling, or I just happen to love it, I may include it in time and time again. It may be thrown in there, a little spice here and there, but yeah. Y'all let me know if y'all getting down with the candle wax and the body oils. Let me know something. Okay, so this next question is, I seen it on a show, and I was like, I wonder how many women or men, I guess you could say too, are struggling with this. So it was this show. This girl's husband had to watch porn before he had sex with her. And I don't know what porn that he was watching, but they would lay in the bed together. She would just lay there and then lube up, get prepared or something like that. Cause you know, it gotta be dry. If you if you ain't got that connection, he gotta watch porn before he can roll over. Like they living in the same bed, he over there watching porn, jacking off, and then I guess whenever he's ready to nut, he just like rolls over and then like comes inside of her, just like fucks her for a second, and then comes, and then that's just it. And I'm just all like, what kind of shit is that? I could not imagine my man telling me, or just my man in general, saying that he gotta watch porn before he can even look or touch at me. That means we don't belong together. That means you got some other issues going on. We don't belong together. You want somebody else. You don't really want to be here. That's what all that is telling me, okay? And I wish the fuck a nigga would. I wish he would. Like, what kind of stupid ass shit is that? Do you ever ask a person their body count? Me personally, I've never asked a person their body count. I feel like that's a question. I talked about this in another episode, but I feel like that's a question that I really would want to know. But I'm not gonna ask that question because I probably really don't want the answer. If y'all know what I mean, y'all know what I mean. But yeah, I don't think I want the answer to that. Like, because what if it's high? Then I'm gonna start looking at you a little bit different. I understand everybody has a past, but if you was a hoe, I don't feel like I would want to be with a hoe. So if you was a hoe, just keep your wholeness ways over there, okay? Keep your wholeness ways over there. And now that bedroom talk, we can get down with that. You can bring everything that you learned over there to me, and we can do all that. But as far as like a high body count, like my body count is low as hell. Okay. So I just feel like, really, to be honest, anything is high for me, I guess. But yeah, I would want to know, but then I wouldn't, because I feel like if you would tell me, I'll be pissed off. So I just ain't even gonna ask that question. But I know some people who out there, they be asking everybody that they done been with that question. It's mainly men for whatever reason. They feel like if a girl done had more than them, is she's a hoe. And I'm just like, I don't understand that logic. What is your top porn category? Yes, you. I know you watch porn. What is your top porn category? Mine's is cream pies. Y'all, I can't believe I just said that on camera. Cream pies is my favorite category. I don't know why. I don't know why. It'd be like cream pies and maybe squirting or something like that. I like watching that. I don't know. It turns me on, I guess. It gets me off. I don't know. I watch porn. So just like I'm sure all of you who are watching watches porn. That is my top category, but I want y'all to comment in the comment section right now. Don't be ashamed. Because we all know that you out there having sex and watching porn. But yeah, I need y'all to go ahead and let me know what y'all is watching. Because maybe I want to watch it too. Or maybe I done already watched it. I'll be watching all kinds of shit. The only thing that I haven't watched is gay porn. I really just don't want to see another man fucking another man. That's just something that's not going to turn me on at all. It's actually going to do the opposite. We ain't judging over here. I just can't watch it. It's not going to do nothing for me over here. All right, y'all. So this is a question that I always get heat for every time I say it, especially with some niggas. But it's a, how do you suck dick? This is for all the ladies. How do you suck dick? Me, I am not ashamed to admit it no more, but I suck dick pretty. I don't like all that spit, all that wetness, all that fucking you about to die and choke. I don't like all of that. Don't shove your dick down my throat. I can't do none of that because I have get bad gag reflexes, and I feel like if I throw up, then that's just it for me. Now I've heard a lot of niggas like if you throw up, bitch, you better suck that shit back up. But it's just so like I cannot do that. Okay, so don't even do that. Now I do get down, okay? I can well, I guess I don't eat the dick off the bone because I'm not doing all of that. But I suck dick. That's what we said. That's what I said before, okay, y'all. So I didn't have this conversation before. But I said I don't eat dick off the bone. I suck dick. And there is a difference. So yeah, I can suck some dick. That's not the problem. The problem is eating the dick off the bone, okay? We working on that. We working on that. All my homegirls, they like gave me some remedies on how to how to get over that. My one friend, she said, "Girl, you better motherfucking eat that dick." Y'all really don't give a fuck. Y'all do want all that sloppy shit. Y'all want me to look up and I'm sitting here crying, throat hurting. No, I'll be waking up with a sore fucking throat. That may be TMI, but I'll be waking up with a sore fucking throat the next day. Ain't nobody got time for all of that, okay? I'm busy. I be talking. Ain't nobody got time to be talking with a hurt throat because I done ate some dick last night. Like, what? Ain't nobody got time for all of that. I can't do all of that because, I don't know. I be trying to... I be trying to swallow the dick. That's probably why I be hurting. I don't know. I just can't do none of that. Now, I did say my next man, whoever that may be, yeah, I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna start eating the dick off the bone, y'all. Okay, one of my homeboys was like, I don't even know how you do that. I don't know how you eat the dick pretty. He's like, I don't know how you out there sucking dick. He said he would not approve. Okay, I did not get the stamp of approval, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna work on that. I don't know. Y'all don't come for me on that. Everybody be loving to come for me. Like, I just cannot. I don't know what it is. I don't want to do all of that. All that wetness and shit like that. I'm like, if we're going to do that, let's do that at a hotel where we ain't got to pick up the mess. Okay? I don't want to do none of that at home. None of that at home. None of that somewhere where we got to pick it. It's just too much. It's too much. I don't do all that slobber and shit like that. Like, I don't want to be sitting there choking and dying, can't breathe. I don't want to do that. Okay. So this next one says, 50 Shades of Grey sex. So y'all can tell, play on words, play on words. But 50 Shades of Grey sex, like that movie. I would try it. I feel like that's kind of my kink. Um I guess I want to be tied up. I don't want to be spanked. And if you do, I don't want it to be hard. Okay, like I don't mind the spanking, the choking, and all that shit, and the tie me up, and like the pinches, or I don't know how they be really getting down, but I wouldn't mind it. Okay, it's just I don't want it too hard. Like when I say stop, bitch, stop. Like, no, and don't be over there just smacking me and don't do none of that. That is not what's gonna happen. All that whooping and I got welts and shit. I don't want none of that. Okay, that's gonna take the fun out of it for me. Do it in a soft way. And I feel like we can get down. Cause I really do want to do the 50 Shades of Grey sex. I said, y'all, whoever my husband gonna be, he gonna get the best sex of his life, okay? Because I'm really that girl. I'm really that girl. Okay. And I just be wanting to try shit, but there's certain things that I don't want to try unless it's my husband. Because I'm not gonna be trying shit on a boyfriend. I'm not gonna be doing none of that on a situationship. Now there is this person that I used to practice on. I don't know how that's gonna make me sound, but I do have a person that I use to practice shit on. Like, say I want to do something new I ain't never did before. I'm not gonna go out and find a random nigga or a new nigga to do it on. I'm gonna go to that same person that I'm comfortable with and be like, hey, I got a little something I want to try. You down? And niggas, they always down. Hell yeah. So that's that person. But yeah, I call him my practicer. Like Jerry said, I can tell that you've been practicing. Yeah, he's who I've been practicing on. Oh my goodness, y'all. I feel like I'm telling y'all all my secrets. It is hilarious. What size dick is really winning? To be honest, if you got an 8, a 6.5, 6.5 through 8, 8.5. That's perfect. That's perfect penis size right there. You got that, you win it. No enhancements, no, it's natural. Okay, we want the naturals over here. But if you got anywhere in between there, you perfect. You the king. You really him. Okay, that's who you really are. If you got 8, or I say 8.5 and above, 9 and above, and all that other shit, nigga, keep that over there, okay? Nigga, keep that over there because I don't got time for that. You gonna be sending the bitch to the ER. Ain't nobody got time for no King Kong ass dick. You can keep that where you're at, or go find a bitch with some deep dish pussy because it ain't me. I can't do all of that. And if you got a little stick, that's not gonna help me either. So if you got anything below sticks, yeah, you can keep that over there too, because that's not gonna help nobody. I'ma just be doing it for your benefit at that point. So no, I don't want none of that out here. Okay, if you out here, stay out there. It's perfect size right here. Can you win it? Can you do it on a dick though? This is like, oh, I'll be getting so much slack for this, but this is like when I say I suck dick cute. I can do certain shit on the dick. Like I can do a split on the dick. I can twerk on the dick. But as far as like spinning around with the dick still inside, or some other kind of shit that you can do on the dick, I probably cannot do that. I can't do it. I ain't never tried, but I'm knowing that it's gonna take a mountain to get that together because ain't nobody got time for all of that. That's what I'm saying. All these tricks and twists and flips and shit and all that shit. That's performance. I'm not doing none of that. When I'm fucking, I'm fucking. Now it may start off erotic or some shit. Like you can start off with a massage, end at fucking. But we not doing acrobats in the bed. That's what we not gonna do. We not doing no acrobatic nothing. So it says lesbians. Let's be honest. I cannot be gay. I'm not gay, but I let a bitch eat me out. Yeah. Bad bitch and my bitches too. Sorry. But yeah, I can't be gay. I just cannot see myself eating a bitch out. I cannot do that. I don't know why. Every time I think about it, it just gives me some kind of like picture in my head. And it's just like me putting my face all up in the girl's coochie. Now, they can eat me out. That's why on my bucket list, I want to have a threesome. Like, I want to be the third in somebody's relationship, and that bitch can eat me out. I can suck some dick. She can eat me out. I can suck some dick. She can suck the dick too. But yeah, I'm not gonna eat her out. And that's the only thing, because I can't do that. I could be gay if it wasn't for that. Like, I don't even think I could be gay because I don't like bitches like that. But we love women. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that fact. I can't eat no bitch coochie. And I feel like that's what makes people gay. And if you're not eating no coochie, then you're not gay. And sadly to say, I'm not gay. That's just not appealing to me. I don't feel like I would get off on that. Now, maybe a scissor, I think I could probably scissor because that's just like bumping coochies. Like, that's all that is. It says, how long should sex last? To me, Sex should last about 30 to 45 minutes. I feel like that is a good session. And that's a good little start to finish. Everybody, is getting to where they needs to go. I feel like 30 to 45 minutes is enough time to do that. I feel like anything under 30 minutes is a quickie. And if you can't last that long, you gonna need to step your game up. You gonna need to get into the gym. You gonna need to get your body together to where you can have enough stamina for that. But yeah, I need 30 to 45 minutes over here. That includes, because that includes foreplay. That's why I feel like it really should be 45 minutes to an hour. Because you gotta suck the dick, you gotta eat the coochie, you gotta hit all the right spots, you gotta make sure that you know and navigate from the head to the toe. Yeah, you got to do all of that. If you're not doing all of that, you're not having sex right. You just fucking. Okay, at this point. And that's probably what half y'all is out there doing. Y'all just fucking. Because I don't think our generation has sex or I guess make love. I think we just be out here fucking. I say we as in us as a generation, but I don't be fucking. I don't fucked, but I be having sex. If you get my drift. Okay. So it says, can you be bisexual? I think I done talked about this before, but I just feel like, I mean, I guess you can technically. You can like both girl and boy, vice versa in the genders. But I just feel like if you like one sex, you're gay. If girls like girls, you're gay. If you like a girl and a boy, you still gay. That's just me. Everybody's gonna have their own opinions on it. Gay community, don't come for me. I love all of y'all equally. I just feel like if you're gay, you're gay. If you like the same sex, you're gay. It don't matter if you like the opposite sex too, but if you still like that same sex, you're gay. That's just me. I like to look at girls' asses, but like I said earlier, I can't be gay. Like, I guess I can. I ain't gonna never say I can't, but yeah, there's just certain things that I just cannot do. And I feel like that would be one of them. I feel like I know myself enough to know that that's not it. This says sucking dick while driving. So we just gonna put it in a whole, I guess, category, having sex while driving. Because you can suck dick, you can play with the pussy. Some people be having sex, full on sex. They both in the driver's seat, okay? One is fucking pedaling and the other one is steering. I don't know. People do it. I've never busted it down like that before, but I would try because I done sucked some dick in the car before. And yeah, I feel like it's the most exciting thing ever. But it is dangerous. I feel like that's probably the exciting thing part about it, the exciting factor. But yeah, I've done that before and I liked it. I liked it. I don't know if I would ever just full on be riding the dick while he driving. I feel like that would cause an accident, and I don't want to. I feel like that's doing a lot. That's doing way too much. Okay, playing with the pussy and sucking the dick while the other person is driving, we can do that. That's normal. That's okay. We can do shit like that. But you trying to do too much while somebody is driving, chill the fuck out before I run us both off the road on accident. Okay, I'm just saying. That's just me though. Okay, so this one is, I heard it somewhere. I don't know if it was one of the baddies or where I heard it from, but somebody said, can you just look at somebody and then just nut? Like, can you just like, oh, that person is so fine when you look at them, your panties soaking wet. And I'm talking about in real life, not just figuratively, like how us women like to say, like, oh, I gotta go change my underwear, knowing that you dry as hell down there. So it's just like, can you really look at somebody and nut? I feel like me, no, I can't look at nobody and be like, oh my gosh. I don't think I can do that. But there is some people out there that's fine, and I'll get a little wet, I think. But yeah, as far as nut, and I'm actually like sitting there having a whole orgasm, no. Like, I can get a little wet, but my little wet is not little wet. Ooh, that may be TMI. My little wet is not a little wet. So, yeah, I probably would legit. Just depends, I guess, on how I'm feeling. Like if I'm ovulating, bitch, I may have to go change some underwear. But I don't feel like, yeah, I haven't seen a nigga that fine in a minute. It says nipple play. I personally, I love me some nipple play. I love my nipples being played with. I love playing with my man's nipples. Some men think that that's gay or think that that's weird. But I'm gonna play with my man's nipples. Now, if he just say, "Yo, stop fucking doing that," like I don't like that shit, then of course I will stop. Like I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, force you to do something that you don't want to do. But that's just like slapping their ass. I'll slap my man's ass and I don't give a fuck what he say about that one, okay? I'm gonna keep doing it. I ain't gonna just like be overly doing it. I don't think I'll ever do that. But every so often, yeah, I'm gonna walk by and I'm gonna smack that ass. Yeah, nipple play. I love nipples. I finally got my nipple. I say finally. My nipples has been pierced for some years now. Not even gonna lie. Since I got, should I say, my nipple piercings, my nipples be a lot more sensitive. They be always on hard, especially when it's cold outside. They kind of even hurt when it's cold outside. I just love nipples. I love. I guess I don't love titties, but I love the nipples on the titties. You can play on my nipples. You can suck on my nipples. You can flick my nipples around. Have you ever faked an orgasm? I feel like every woman in their lifetime has at least faked one orgasm. Me personally, I have faked the orgasm. I feel like with one person that I was with, one of my exes, I had to fake a lot of orgasms because the nigga just wasn't, it was not hitting right how it needed to be. It was not hitting right how it needed to be. And I was actually in a relationship with them, but I should have known signs. I faked some orgasms in my lifetime. Now I will for sure make sure I get off and I will nut, okay? And I'm gonna get mine. So I'm like a nigga. I'm gonna get mine. But as far as like faking before, yeah, I've done it. I feel like I said, all girls have done it. I don't know if men fake orgasms. I don't know if y'all do that. Cause don't y'all still nut? Or y'all just don't nut at all? Y'all just pretend to fuck and then once everybody's done, you're just done. I don't know how men get down on that front. Cause I ain't never had a nigga fake. So I don't know what that feels like. I've never experienced that before. So this one is bringing, I guess, awareness to Planned Parenthood because, like, how you feel about Planned Parenthood. I feel like Planned Parenthood is good. It's good for people, I guess, with low incomes who may not have enough money to go to the doctor when they need to or get the medications and stuff that they need or even birth control, especially these young kids out here fucking at 12, 13 years old, baby. You need to be on some birth control and condoms. And Planned Parenthood would help you point you in the right direction, give it to you for free or something. So I feel like, yeah, Planned Parenthood is for pregnancy control, or at least used to be until our rights got taken away again. It's for STD testing, pap smear, healthcare. Planned Parenthood provides a lot of different services that I feel like we need in today's age. So I definitely recommend, especially if you're young. If you're young and you're watching this, first of all, turn it off because you're not supposed to be young and watching this because this one for sure is very explicit. But for sure, I feel like Planned Parenthood, if you don't have enough funds, maybe you don't have insurance, that is going to probably be your best bet. For abortions too. Okay, I am pro-life, but baby, I also believe in some people don't need no kids. Okay, and some people need to go ahead and abort and go ahead and get rid of that motherfucker until they ready. Y'all needs to go to Planned Parenthood. A lot of these niggas out here who don't even have a fucking my chart or don't have no health care, no PCP, no primary care physician. You don't go get your daily, or I said daily checkups. You don't go get your checkups regular once a year, every 6 months. I don't know what you need to do for your body, but a lot of these niggas don't go out here and they don't do that. A lot of these niggas don't even know what the fuck they have until they dick is on fire. So y'all needs to go out and get that shit handled. This is for men and women. Planned Parenthood is unisex, nigga. Go out and get your shit checked. And if you don't want to know my chart, go to a motherfucking actual hospital and find an actual motherfucking doctor and get checked. Like, I don't know what the fuck the problem is out here. Why we not going to the doctor? We're not going to the doctor till we on our deathbed. What the fuck is the problem? So, next, we're gonna get back into the sex. Says ass eating and ass fucking. So we did talk about sex a little bit earlier. I think that was the first question. We just busted out that one. Um, uh, Me personally, I've never done no ass play. I feel like a finger, a thumb, maybe even a little tongue that went up in there. I feel like that's about it. You're not sticking no dick in me. You're not putting no plug in me. You're not beyond a finger or a tongue. Like I said, you're not doing too much of nothing else. And to be honest, I don't even like getting my ass ate because why is you eating my ass? I feel like the coochie is enough for me. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like my ass to be too much played with. And I feel like it's very uncomfortable. Now I said I try things. So I feel like whenever I get married, if that's something that my husband wanna try or wanna do or done spoke about before, maybe I'll be like, hey, let's do that tonight. But with a boyfriend, no. Fiance, hell no. You gonna have to wait till we get married for that shit. What kind of toys is we bringing into the bedroom, ladies? Me, I want the handcuffs. I want the blindfolds. I want the whips. I want the little paddle. I want the motherfucking vibrators. Yeah, I want to use it all. Like that's what I feel like I want to use in the daily. Like, tie me up, pin me down, blindfold me. I need to know what you're doing. But like I said, you can blindfold me and put some motherfucking whipped cream or chocolate sauce or something on your body, make me eat it up off of you, and then I'm blindfolded, so then I gotta figure out what I just ate up off of you. Yeah, go ahead and do some shit like that. That's what I like right there, okay? As far as like toys, I have vibrators, but as far as like me using the vibrator while I'm getting fucked, I don't know. Like the vibrators, yes, dildos is what I'm talking about. Me using a dildo while I'm getting fucked is seems like there's no point. It defeats the purpose. I don't want to use a dildo. Um, we can use a vibrator. Mm. Y'all, the women who know, okay? The niggas is be the ones that's hating on all the toys that we got. Fetishes. It says, what are your fetishes? Me, I don't know. Maybe like I said, I really do like being handcuffed. I feel like I don't know what it is with handcuffs, and I really like. Oh, okay. I guess I really like being like maybe the dominant sometimes in bed. Like I can tie a nigga up, and I just go crazy. Not like that, but I just like go crazy, give him the best time of his motherfucking life. I feel like that is something that will satisfy me for real. Like that's what I be dreaming about. I have not done that. I've done that before, and it gave me like some kind of high or some kind of power. I was not talking like that during the moment. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, this nigga tied up. I can do anything I want right now. Anything I want right now. That nigga is stuck there. I went crazy. And that's probably something that nigga talk about still to this day. Cause I let him have them. I let him have all that shit. When we broke up, I let him have all that shit. I don't give a fuck what bitch he using it on now. Girl, he trying to get you to do what I was doing. You ain't gonna never. Okay? Have you ever squirted or creamed? Me, personally, I'm a creamer. Um, so that's the given. That's gonna happen every time. And it's real. It's real. Okay? It's real when it happens. It's real when it happens. So that's what I do. Now, as far as squirting, I've squirted, I think once maybe. And then I had this like situation or whatever I was fucking with, and I knew what was about to happen. But to be honest, I did already have to pee before we started having sex. But yeah, it just got to that point and I was like, I need to pee. I was like, just let me go pee. He was like, no, because he wanted me to squirt so bad. I really just feel like he wanted me to piss on him. And I should have just pissed on him. But like I said, I don't like all that messy ass shit. So I got up and I went to the bathroom, and when I say he was pissed off, he was pissed off. He was pissed off. Oh, I just love shit like that. I just piss that nigga off all the time. I did not give a fuck. But yeah, he was so mad that I didn't squirt for him. I squirted one time. To be honest, I think that was by myself. I was probably using a dildo. Something, the vibrator 56 3000 with the got. That is what I was probably doing, and that's what made me have that reaction. Because I've never squirted on the dick before. So either y'all niggas ain't doing what y'all need to do, Or I'm just not a squirter. I don't feel like every girl can squirt. I don't know. Somebody prove me wrong. It says does using sex toys desensitize you to regular dick? And me personally, I don't use sex toys like that enough, I guess, for me to even know if that's what it's gonna do. Cause I'm real sensitive still, so I don't feel like it desensitizes me. But I've heard other women say, women who use it on a regular say that it desensitizes them. It makes it a little harder for them to have sex with men because of the use of how they be using the sex toy. I heard this one girl, she said that she done burnt the batteries out of the motherfucking sex toy because she didn't use it all the time. To where she done, I guess maybe not the battery, the motor is what I'm talking about. She done burnt the motor out of the damn sex toy because she be using it all the time. I ain't never, you know what I mean? I ain't got time. I don't know how much she was getting down for you to burn the motor out, but she was getting down. Okay? I've never gotten down like that to where I'm burning the motor out. Like, yeah. But I guess I could see it using, I feel like that had to been used like all day, every day, 3, 4, 5 times a day. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe y'all who get desensitized to dick do. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't got no deep dish pussy over here, okay? I don't have that, so I don't have all those experiences. It says toes. I'm guessing that's just like, how do you feel about feet during sex? Me personally, I don't like feet in general. So don't put your feet on me. Don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even low key want to rub your feet. Now, if I got a hard working man, I will rub your feet, okay, if that's what you want. But as far as like me licking on you, your toes and your feet and shit like that, I'm not doing that. You can do that to me. I have very sensitive feet, so I'm probably like curl my toes up. I really don't like all that foot in the mouth. Like, don't suck on my toes. You can I've had people suck on my toes before. I just don't like that feeling. Okay, I don't know. Some people just like they toes sucked on. I don't. It don't do nothing for me. And then especially try to kiss me after, bitch. Go brush your teeth now. Okay, not saying that my toes are nasty or nothing like that. I could be in the tub and you sucking on my toes. I'm not about to kiss you. Go brush your teeth and then I feel better. I'm not doing, I just don't like feet. I don't like feet. I feel like it's something that you walk on, they step on anything, they've been outside, they've been in the whatever. I don't want feet, toes, nothing in my face at all. Angry sex. So I feel like for me, I love me some angry sex, but I just feel like during sex, you should just already have that kind of like aggression. But I feel like angry sex is good. It's good. Y'all mad at each other. Just go ahead and fuck, get it over with. And then y'all gonna be cool. Y'all gonna be okay. Depending on what it was. But y'all should be okay. And I just feel like it's like 10 times better. I love that aggression. I love it. I love that aggression during angry sex because that's the best sex. I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't never had angry sex, go start an argument right now just so you can have some. That's the toxicity in me. But yes, just so you can have something you can experience what the fuck I've been experiencing. Choking a man softly during sex. I feel like yes, do it. If you haven't done it already, do it now. When you're on top and you riding, that is your perfect time to do it. That's the only time to do it, when you on top. So yeah, get your ass on top, get the motherfucking riding that dick, and choke that nigga. Don't choke him out. But choke that nigga, okay? Choke him. You will see. Y'all will see. I can't go into too many details, but y'all will just see. It gives you some kind of different feeling when you choke a nigga out. So it says, like I was trying to get to earlier, how often should you have sex? Um, I feel like in a relationship, me personally, in a relationship, I'm having sex 3 to 4 times a week. And that's like minimum. Okay? For sure, 3 times a week is very minimum, but like 4 times a week is okay. I would really like to have sex every day, at least twice a day. But I understand that people got things to do, and I got things to do too. So I'll be okay with 3 or 4. 4 times a week, I feel like I will be okay. And then the other 3 days, you can have your break. But them 4 days, I need that. I need that. Okay, 4 time in a relationship. Now, if you single, that just depends on you. Okay, boo? It depends on you when you want to go out there and fuck and everything else. Because most of the time, if you're single and you fucking, you're in a situationship. I'm over them situationships, okay? I ain't fucking. I ain't fucked since the last time I had a nigga, and that was almost 3 years ago. Yes, I've been celibate for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in December if I make it. I say if I make it. That's too much information. But yeah, it would be 3 years in December. I feel like in a relationship, I need that. Okay. And I feel like if you saying too many times to me, you too tired, not tonight, like you hitting me with one of those, like a woman, you might end up single. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I almost said I would cheat on you. But I ain't gonna do that. I done left them ways alone, y'all. So I feel like me personally, I'm not gonna go out and cheat on you. But you might end up single if you can't give me that. Like I said earlier, I'm a little freak. I'm a little freak. I guess you could say undercover. I feel like it's undercover because I feel like if you ask the right questions, you would know. I done had some people be like, that girl right there, oh, that girl right there, she know a little something, something. And then I done also had some things like, nah, she don't know nothing. That little girl innocent. She don't be getting down like that. Like, little do you know, I be getting down like that. But I just feel like, because like I said, I'm very much an experimental person. I would try different things. Even if my man come to me with something like, hey babe, let's try some of this. Like being on some funny shit or even just being on some real shit. Like he done seen some shit and he said he wanna try it. Let's get down and try it. I'm on that. I'm on that. That will keep me stress free, attitude free. I feel like I would be a lot easier to work and deal with. So that is the end of the questions part of the episode. And again, I need to know y'all better to be commenting on this. If y'all done made it to the end of this episode, please comment a eggplant emoji. Because I need to know who's really watching. But yes, go ahead, comment that eggplant emoji. Go ahead, put in your stories. Tell me the tea, okay? I needs to know. I needs to know how y'all is getting down. How are you sucking dick? Cause that's gonna be a poll in this video. How are you sucking the dick? And I needs to know that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the Reddit portion. I already know the Reddit portion is basically just stories related to the topic that we talking about today. It's about sex. So let's go see what Reddit got to say. The people of Reddit, should I say. Okay, so this one says embarrassing sex story. It says, I was giving this guy head once and the guy came all over his stomach. I reached for a shirt to wipe it off with. When I tried, the cum was gone. I was like, where'd it go? He then replied, I ate it. It says, no joke. He had scooped it up and ate it. Apparently, he started doing this as a kid so his mom wouldn't know that he had been masturbating. This was our last date. I feel like, yes, for sure. Because why are you eating your own nut? Like, what kind of shit is that? I ain't never heard no shit like that. If y'all out there eating your own nut, please immediately stop. Please immediately stop. Like, okay, if you eating your own nut, I guess maybe it tastes good. That's just like us licking our fingers or something. I don't know. But as far as like a man eating it, I've never heard of no shit like that. So I would be with her on that. I'm with you, sister. Yes, immediately blocked after that. I hope y'all did not have no sex. I hope it was just that head and yeah, because if a nigga said that he done ate it or I done seen a nigga eat his own nut, like what? This next one says candle wax. So we was talking about this earlier. So let's see what they talking about. It says candle wax. I use it as a form of foreplay. My partner is usually blindfolded and cannot use their hands. So I guess they're blindfolded and handcuffed. But it says, can I use their hands? I will touch them with different things like feathers, ice cubes, wax, oils, light shocks, spanking, and such. If you like exploring sensations, add them to sex. It can be fun to try. Granted, it's not for everyone, but with the right person, it could be a blast. blast. And this is what I was talking about. I feel like all of that, like, yes, tie me up, do me something with a feather, some ice, something off of me, use maybe some candle wax and drip it on me. I don't know. Maybe I will like it. I don't know. But yes, I need that, okay? I want to be dominated. I like being a dominator sometimes, but no, I want to be dominated. And I feel like, yes, take away my senses to where I'm just feeling shit. But yeah, I'm sure, like she said, it could be a blast with the right person. Okay, so the last one says body count. Okay, we were talking about this earlier, so let's see what they're talking about. But it says body count. If this is such an important question to where the answer is going to be a deal breaker for you, then you're better off asking that question before even having a first date. Keep in mind, there is a very high probability that the person you're asking is no longer going to be interested in you, especially given the fact that you are a stranger asking them a very personal question. But it makes no sense to go on several dates just to get to know someone, then hit them with this question only to find out that the number that they give you is a deal breaker. Not only have you wasted your time, but you wasted the other person's time as well. And that's what I was saying too, because I would want to know, but I don't want to know. Because if we already together and I done spent all this time, that went on all these dates, done put all this energy into you, and you tell me that it's fucking 60 or some shit like that, I'm gonna look at you different, and that may be a deal breaker. I feel like 60 cents win. So I would rather just not know. I would be better off not knowing. Don't even unprovokingly tell me what your body count is, because that might just piss me off. Because why the fuck would you just randomly say that? I don't ask you, you don't ask me. And yeah, because if a nigga asks me what my body count is, I may lie. Like my mama said, I'm gonna lie just because you asking me what my body count is. Don't ask nobody for their body count, because you really do not want to know the answer deep down inside. Like, you really don't. And that's why I don't do it. But so we have made it to the end of the episode, so y'all don't forget. I done told y'all, if y'all done made it to the end of the episode, drop an eggplant emoji in the comments. That's going to let me know and others know that you made it to the end of the episode. And also make sure that you guys like and subscribe, because y'all already commenting, right? Right. So make sure you like and subscribe. Also, you already know this is You Can't Sip With Us with your host Z. Make sure you hit that notification button so you can stay updated for whenever I drop a new episode. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.